Alright, so what had happened was...
Welcome to the channel of the Roving Vets. We are Bethany and Rob, a full-time RV living couple. We are both military veterans, which is where the name Roving Vets comes from. We moved into our first fifth wheel in October of 2020. We have been doing this for quite some time at this point. We have just started year 4. This episode, we kind of got a kink in our plans as a storm rolled through the state of Louisiana, stopping us for the evening about 6 hours early. Let's go.
Ouch. Grumbelina was still thirsty, but she got cut off at the bar, apparently. And creamed the little birdie. Isn't that sad? We won't tell Bethany, though. It'll be alright. Chihuahuas. But here we go.
Well, this was not the kind of day that we expected today, obviously. We were really planning on making some really good drive time today, getting all the way from Mississippi to Texas. Well, we're in Louisiana and it's supposed to do this the rest of the night, so we're not doing it. We're just going to stop at a rest stop or at a RV park about 5 minutes from us, and we're going to hunker down for the night. Well, we are out of the community now, almost. Okay, so the man that lives in the house back here that we ended up at his house said that something's wrong with the GPS and it takes everybody back here. It's actually the land past, or the land behind the RV park. That seems pretty terrible. But at least this guy is nice enough. He's going to show us the actual way to get there. It's not far at all. It's like 3 minutes from here. But he said that him and his wife were sitting there in the house, said, I bet the GPS told him to go this way too. Because apparently it does it to people who are like delivering packages and everything. So very, very, very bad fail for a GPS to fail right there. Alright, so we got a kink in our plans today with a storm that came through in the south. So instead of going all the way to Waco tonight, which is what we planned on doing, we had to make a stop in Louisiana, still about probably around 6 hours to Waco. But what are we doing? It's pouring down rain, it's windy as can be, and so we're doing a little camper cooking here somewhere in Louisiana.
We're going to start with some asparagus and butter.
Alright, so what had happened was we were supposed to be driving to Waco tonight. That was the end spot, was Waco. Well, then this pesky little storm got in the way. It was blowing us all over the place. So we decided we were going to stop about 6 hours before we actually wanted to stop, but it's not worth the camper, right? So we're stopped for the night. Pouring down rain. It's going to continue to pour down rain. I don't know how long, but it was going to be like a huge storm, covered the entire state of Louisiana. Plugged up, got some nice showers, both of us, and now we're doing a little bit of camper cooking. I'm going to make some smoky bourbon flavored filet that I didn't make, but Kroger threw together for me. And then I'm going to make some pineapple asparagus, which is the asparagus is cooking right now. And then we have some potatoes boiling over there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those yet, but steak potatoes and pineapple asparagus. Next, we're going to throw our pineapple in there, and we're going to saute it together nice and well. Hear me? I hope you can hear me over the rain. I'm kind of trying to talk loud on purpose. I'm thinking about it as I'm making this pineapple asparagus that I think what would be really good, and you might try this and let me know if you do, how it tastes. Maybe cook some bacon in the pan first. And then what I normally do when I do this though, when I use bacon when I cook, is I cut it up in little pieces so that way you get the little pieces and it cooks quicker. So I think what I would have done had I thought about it would have been cut up my bacon, cook it in the pan, then remove the pieces of bacon but leave the actual bacon grease, cook the asparagus in it, then throw the pineapple in it, and then throw the bacon back in there, and all of a sudden you got
pineapple bacon asparagus. And that actually sounds really good too. I'll remember that one for next time. And you let me know until then if it was good. Next we're going to add a little salt in there. We're going to saute it and make sure all those flavors get mixed up really well. And then we're going to let it cook.
This little thing has been MVP of the trip, keeping me with some nice clean air to breathe. Comes on whenever Bethany's cooking.
And dinner is ready. Let's go. Check that out. We got a bacon wrap filet cooked pretty much perfectly, at least to me and Rob's liking. So what you think, dear?
I think it's pretty fire. Pretty delicious. Probably the best steak I ever cooked.
It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You had a good recook there.
Mm-hmm. It was good though.
What did you think about the pineapple and
delicious.
asparagus?
Delicious. If you're not cooking your pineapple, you're doing it wrong. 'Cause that's good.
So, Rob loved the asparagus by itself, loved the pineapple by itself. Did you ever try it mixed together, like on the same fork? Okay, so he said he liked it all good by itself, individually, together, whatever. I thought that the asparagus tasted a little strange by itself. I normally like asparagus, but whenever I ate it by itself cooked in the pineapple, it wasn't really my favorite. But whenever I put them on the same fork and ate them, yeah, that was where it was at. So I guess depends on your flavor. He liked it either way. I liked it one way. But yeah, pretty good meal. Not mad about our night. That was unplanned in the state of Louisiana. So we had nothing planned. We were going to drive straight through Louisiana into Texas. But, well, we ended up staying for the night. Not mad about it, because that was a really good meal. All right, we almost in Texas, y'all. We made it through Mississippi. We made it through Louisiana, and we are officially at the great state of Texas. And we're going to pull off here. We're going to make us some sandwiches and walk Maverick around and do a little stuff here. And then we're going to get back at it.